If you have been looking into BiblioPlan but still feel confused, intimidated, or unsure what to actually buy, this video is for you. Because after sharing BiblioPlan in multiple videos, I keep seeing the same question come up again and again. Is it open and go? Can I combine it with multiple ages? Do my kids repeat the same material? Where do I even buy? And is it really worth it compared to other history programs? So today I want to answer the most frequently asked questions I get about BiblioPlan in one place and hopefully help you figure out whether it is a good fit for your family. And as always, I want to share this as a mom who actually uses it, not just someone reading off a product page. I do want to say that I did partner with BiblioPlan to do this video, but I used BiblioPlan long before I partnered with them, and I just think it's such a blessing to be able to partner with companies that I actually know and love and share them with you guys. Question number 1, is BiblioPlan overwhelming to set up? Let me start here because I think this is actually the feeling underneath a lot of the questions. A lot of moms are not necessarily asking whether BiblioPlan is good. They are asking whether it is going to overwhelm them. And I understand that. When you first look at it, there are a lot of pieces. There are textbooks, companion books, notebooking pages, literature, maps, and different levels. So yes, at first glance, it can feel like a lot. But I would say BiblioPlan is more intimidating to look at than it is to actually use. Once you understand how the program is structured, it starts to make much more sense. The thing is, there are multiple options because it is designed to serve multiple ages in one family. So if you're feeling overwhelmed at first glance, that is normal. It does not mean you cannot do it. This naturally brings us to question 2. What do I actually need to buy to get started? This is probably one of my biggest beginner questions. What you buy really depends on the ages of your children and how much of the full program you want to use. At the most basic level, you need your core history spine for the year, which is Remember the Days and the companion. And then the second basic thing that you need is the family guide. Outside of those two things, you can add what serves your family. Literature, notebooking pages, maps, tests, and any extras you actually want to use. This is one of those curricula where you do not necessarily need every single piece to benefit from it. So I would encourage moms not to assume they have to buy everything at once just because it exists. Start with the 2 core pieces, then maybe add one more thing that you know you will use faithfully. Question number 3, is BiblioPlan open and go? I would not call BiblioPlan completely open and go in the strictest sense. If by open and go, you mean you open the book and do exactly what it says with zero prep, then yes, you can for sure do that. But I use it more as guided than fully open and go. For me, I find it necessary to look ahead, to understand the schedule, to gather my literature for my different kiddos, to pick the different videos that they have that could accompany that chapter very well, and to know what parts I'm actually going to use. If you are a full-time working mom or just in a very full season, it can definitely be fully open and go, in which you just open up the family guide and read the next pages of the student textbook. So if you keep it simple and do not try to use every single component, it definitely is way more open and go. The more pieces you add, the less open and go it feels, and the fewer pieces you use, the simpler it becomes. Question number 4, can I combine multiple ages? This is one of the biggest strengths of BiblioPlan. Yes, you absolutely can combine multiple ages. This is one reason so many larger families are drawn to it. Everyone can study the same general time period together while the assignments and expectations are adjusted by age and level. That means you can read aloud together, discuss together, and keep your family moving through history as one body while still giving older students more depth and younger students more simple, age-appropriate work. That does not mean every single child will do the same exact thing. It means they are learning in the same stream with different levels of output. And for many moms, especially those homeschooling multiple children at once, that is a huge relief. Question 5, are the textbooks the same across grade levels? This is another very common confusion point. No, the textbook is not exactly the same for every age of your child. Remember the Days is for kindergarten through grade 8. From grade 8 and up, that is where you use the BiblioPlan companion books. So there are actually 2 different textbooks. When you are shopping, you want to look carefully at which resources are intended for which age. Question 6, won't my kids repeat the same book twice? This question comes up because BiblioPlan works on a 4-year history cycle, and the concern is very understandable. If the cycle repeats, won't my child just do the same thing again? What I would say is yes, they will revisit the same general time periods, but not necessarily in the same way, with the same level of maturity, or with the same depth. That is actually pretty common in homeschool history. Many families spiral through history more than once. A younger child and an older student are not experiencing the material the same way, even if they are studying the same era. So I would not think of it as a pointless repetition. I would think of it as revisiting history with greater understanding and maturity over time. Question 7, how does BiblioPlan compare to other curricula? This is where I would keep it simple. If you compare BiblioPlan to other history curriculums, one big difference is that BiblioPlan is especially appealing for families trying to combine multiple ages. So I would say BiblioPlan tends to be a strong option for families who want to combine ages, keep history biblically anchored, and have flexibility. It is less about which one is universally better and more about which one fits your family, your teaching style, and your children best. Question 8, can I use BiblioPlan for just US history or start mid-cycle? And my answer to this question is I think you can start mid-cycle if that makes the most sense for your family. And if you want to focus more on certain areas like US history, that may take more planning on your part because BiblioPlan is designed around the broader historical cycle rather than just isolating one area. So could you do it? Yes. Would it be the most natural plug and play way to use the curriculum? Not necessarily, but I plan to do it next year with my kiddo, and we are just going to bring in more US specific things for him for history using the resources available in the family guide. If you are trying to make BiblioPlan do something very specific that it is not primarily built to do, just know you may need to adapt. Question 9, what does it look like practically by age? This is such a good question because this is where moms often need to see it, not just hear about it. If you have younger children, their work is obviously going to look much simpler and more guided. Older children can do more independent reading, writing, notebooking, and discussions. And that is one reason I think flip-throughs and examples matter so much with this curriculum. It helps moms see that combining does not mean every child is buried under the same workload. So I definitely have some of those videos available in my channel. I'll link the playlist in the description. So here's a couple of rapid fire questions. Do you need one copy per child? That depends on the resource. Some things are shared and some things are consumable. So definitely look very carefully when you are purchasing. And some things you can purchase the PDF for and just purchase it once and print as many copies as you need for your kiddos. Can you use Story of the World as the spine with BiblioPlan lesson plan? They do have a Story of the World split up in their lesson plans, but they recommend using Remember the Days with their curriculum. So you can use it in addition. I like to keep things as simple as possible, and I find that just combining Remember the Days with the family guide is enough. But you can always add in Story of the World. Does it work for high school? Yes. My high schooler did it for 9th grade and is going to do it again for 10th grade. It works wonderful for him. In addition to that, they do offer live classes for high schoolers, which I think brings that discussion aspect into history and really beefs it up and makes it really good for high school credits. Can you use it with a kindergartner? You can, especially in a family setting, but whether you should depends on your goals and whether your kindergartner is really just joining in a more gentle way or if your kindergartner is your oldest child. I don't necessarily think I would recommend it if your kindergartner is your oldest. Do the hands-on projects require extra effort? Yes, they do. And for many moms, supplies and prep are the real barrier there, but they're very simple and a lot of them are things that you already have on hand and you don't have to do every single activity or project. I do 1 to 2 per chapter. Does the high school text have an MP3? Yes, the high school text does have an MP3 as well that your kiddo can use. At the end of the day, I think BiblioPlan can be a really strong option for the right family. It is especially appealing if you want to combine ages, keep your history studies more biblically rooted, and move through history together as a family. There is a little bit of a learning curve. There are choices to make, and it does help to understand the structure before you dive in. But once you do, it can really serve your family well. If you have more questions, leave them in the comments because I may do another follow-up video or a flip through based on your questions. I keep seeing the most. In addition to that, check out my description for a coupon code for BiblioPlan.